Hello there everybody, and a very warm welcome to today's video. We're on the ground today at Glasgow in Scotland, and today we are flying this Thomas Cook Airlines Airbus A320 charter aircraft to Gran Canaria. Now, there's a few things which I just need to quickly go through. Thomas Cook do not have any A320s in their fleet anymore. This is a charter aircraft which is chartered from an airline up in Scandinavia for the summer operations down here, and Thomas Cook have chartered a few. I think they've got about 2 A320s and an A321 they've chartered off this airline, and Monarch have also chartered a couple. But this is what the aircraft looks like, just plain white with Thomas Cook in sort of a silver colour written across the fuselage, and obviously with Sunny Heart at the back. This is going to be an operation, and it's doing all sorts of flights. Like the other day this was coming out of Gatwick, then the other day it was out of Manchester, and then last night it was out of Glasgow. So I thought, let's do this flights from Glasgow to Gran Canaria in the A320. Now there's a few things. Obviously the A320 is a long flight for the A320. I mean, this is around about 4 hours 50 minutes to 5 hours. This flight, this is a very long one, and this is all sort of pushing the A320 to its max regarding weights and everything like that, but we should be completely okay. Okay, now a little bit of flight information for you all. Today's flight is TCX21JT or MT2138, My Travel or Thomas Cook Airlines 2138. Call sign is Kestrel 21 Juliet Tango. Obviously your A320 today. We've got 132 passengers on board with a cargo of 3,442. And the flight time, according to PFPX, is 4 hours 37 minutes. So it could be interesting, this one. It could be interesting. So let's get onto the flight deck. Let's start setting this one up. It's going to be a nice flight for us all, and obviously Glasgow from Thomas Cook, they only fly to Glasgow once a week, so this obviously is a high in demand flight due to the lack of service to Gran Canaria with Thomas Cook. External power on, the battery's on, emergency lights can be armed, seatbelt signs and non-smoking signs can come on. Screens can also come on as well. Okay, so I'm pretty pleased to now load up the load sheet like that. I'm pretty happy with that, that's fine. So hopefully now all the fuel's on board, which it is. 15.2 is the block fuel as well today. So, okay, so it's now time to request the boarding. We'll go to the aircraft doors, and today's is going to be service air, and we'll wait for all them to do their thing, and then we'll open up the required doors. And I'm going to open up the cargo doors now. Don't need them to be connected for that. Jetway is being operated, and I know that now probably the boarding will commence very, very shortly. Okay, so today we're going from Glasgow, which is Echo Golf Papa Foxtrot, and the flying to Gran Canaria, which is Golf Lima, Golf Charlie Lima Papa, or La Palma, Gran Canaria. Flight number today, TCX21 Juliet Tango. Cost index of 25, cruise altitude today of 350. Block fuel of 15.2. And a alternate today of Tenerife South, so Golf Charlie Tango Sierra. It's fine. On comes the radio com, sorry, altitude 122.8 for that. And now we have to reset the IRSs to nav, so a bit of a funny angle. There they are. Align IRSs. Okay, so flight plan. Departing today, we are departing runway 05 today. That's the departing runway, and we're on a Tango Romeo November departure. So if there is one, there is Tango Romeo November 6 Bravo departure today. Obviously, I don't know the name of the waypoint, so I do apologise. Now, this route, I've never had a route which has had so many direct twos. It's actually shocked me when I was doing it. So we go direct Digos, direct Cork, direct Mapag. No, that's completely wrong. Map-ag. Direct Emperor. Give ourselves a little bit of thingy out. Glasgow. Oh no, we now go Airways. No, that's wrong. Back we go. Glasgow goes in there. You can probably tell I've just woken up. Glasgow Airways Tango 9 to B-gas. Salted insert. Then to B-gas, and then it's direct X-ray Echo Romeo Echo Sierra. Then direct Bexel. And then last of all is direct Samar, so Sierra Alpha Mike Alpha Romeo Samar. Sweet, okay, that's done. Don't need to put any of the arrival information in just yet. That's all okay, I'm happy with that. We're going to be departing today with flaps 2 with an up trim of 1.1. Flex temper 49 as well. That'll do. So, all good. We will be back when we're ready for push and start. And then, so we're now all ready to go. So, close up the cargo doors. They are done. The rear passenger door can also be closed. And so can the main passenger door as well. Now, ground services, we'll ensure the parking brake is set. We'll now start APU. These two can go in like that, and after departure today's up to 6,000 feet. That's all good. We'll lose the jetway. Lovely. I actually like the Thomas Cook in white. I'm casually just gonna go through the jetway. I really actually like the Jet 2. I actually quite like this aircraft. I think it's quite nice. Definitely up there with one of my favourite repaints for the Airbus itself. Anyway, traffic cones off. External power GPU can go off in just a second. Pushback and departure. Nose right, tail left. No, I do not want engine start before pushback. Wheel chucks away and lost the ground power. So we're all ready to go now. So we'll turn on the fuel pumps and we'll turn on the beacon light. So that means we're all ready to go. Where are you? There he is. What style pushback tag have we got, if I can actually see? Quite a small one, that's cool. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Anyway, looks like we're all ready to go now, to be honest. So, engine start, 2,000 on the squawk. Now we just have to wait to release the parking brake. Now, I don't know if it's right, but apparently the Airbus is now going to start engine 1 first, I think. Someone told me that. So, if you know who you are, I will be starting engine 1 first, just for you. Back we go. Let's get off to Gran Canaria. Start number 1. With the APU bleed on. My apologies. So, oh, this should be okay. So the engines, there we go. There goes the ignition. Nice. Wait for him to tell us to set the parking brake, and then we'll start number 2. To move forward a bit, don't I? Set parking brake. Start number 2. There we go. Always a good thing. Well, that's always a good sound. Not really much we can do yet about the engine starting. There we go, just igniting, so it should be okay. Ensure that's all okay. It's all fine. So we're pretty much ready to go now. Nothing's delaying us. We're actually on time as well. It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon, or it's 1 minute past 12 in the afternoon currently, and this flight is scheduled to depart at 6 minutes past, so we've pushed back a little bit early. What more could you want? Okay, engine stabilised. That goes back to norm. APU bleed off, master APU off, nose light on as there's no pushback tugging away. Flap 2 for takeoff today. Having a trip, release the parking brakes, slowly increase that throttle. Okay, so brake check, that's all working fine. Quick flight controls check, full left, full right, control, full up, full down. Spoilers, they're all working, all good. All good, all good, all good. So left hand turn here, obviously we're departing on runway 05 today. The wind's variable at 9 knots, but it's variable between 010 and 130, so obviously runway 05 today. Okay, so auto brake max, arm the spoilers, takeoff config checked, no blue. Cabin crew, thank you very much. When you're ready, seats for departure, please. Thank you. A very long taxi. Always nice having a long taxi. Okay, we'll go all the way out to the end today as well. Okay, so we're clear on the approach. On comes the TCAS. We'll check everything on the approach is clear, which it is. Turn offs on. Nose lights can go to takeoff. Strobes on, landing lights on. Nice one. The cabin crew should be sitting down now. Obviously, the crew would have given us a quick phone call or a quick call just to test they're all ready on the cabin secure. On we go. Okay, so let's go then. Okay, so increase the throttle. There you go. Man, flex, SRS and runway. Don't know why we're lagging. Well, not actually lagging, it's just jumpy. Anyway, there we go, picking up a bit of speed now. 80 knots, way past 100 knots. really sort of feel how heavy this is. Whoa! Jesus, you actually can feel how heavy this is. Right, V1 rotates. Positive rate, gear up. Sweet, okay, autopilot on. Flight plan page. And climb thrust. Straight up to 6,000. No restrictions today. Flap 1. Okay, waiting for this right hand turn. Flaps up. The terrain on. That could help us. Okay, so here's our left hand turn. Anyway then guys, there we have it. Our departure to the treat. There's our departure from Glasgow. Next stop for us will be Gran Canaria, so we will be back for our approach and landing. So then, welcome to our approach into Gran Canaria's La Palma. Today we are just about to commence a left-hand turn heading 175, and we're just going to lose the speed brake, and we're now going to descend off our own back. If that makes any sense. Speed 280 knots. We're all manual now on the autopilot panel. What we're doing today is going to be following ourselves around on some radio rings. So 160 now I'm heading. Little look on the outside of the aircraft. Lovely, just coming towards sunset now in Gran Canaria. The water also looking very nice as well below us. We're landing runway 04 left, I believe. Just double check. Sorry, 03 left today. We haven't activated our approach phase just yet, but our approach phase is QNH 1018 today. Temperature on the ground at Gran Canaria is 24 degrees. The wind is, if I will just double check, the wind is 030 at 23 knots. So 030 at 23 knots, that can go in there. 6,000 feet transition altitude today, and the minimums today is 500 on 465. Platform landing today, because we are still quite heavy, obviously. Quite a bit of fuel left on board, and we've got the passengers as well on board, obviously. So we're just going down now to flight level 80. Civil signs can come on now, and the lights can also come on. We're going to whack back that speed now to 245 knots. If I reduce the amount of terrain on the display, you can get a better sort of idea of what we're actually heading today and where we're heading. So around the ring, and then find that approach. It's pretty simple. Hopefully we'll be down on the ground in about 10 minutes time. That's the aim. So we're landing today. Have a bit of speed brake just to slow us down a little bit quicker. So, camp crew, we've got about 10 minutes to land. It's about 10 minutes to land. Lose the speed brake now. We'll go down to 6,000 feet. maintain 245 knots as well. We're going to keep that speed brake out because it will just help us descend a little bit quicker. There's the airport just down there, and there's the oil rig. If you've ever been to Gran Canaria, you know there is a little oil rig or a fuel thing just off the coast of the airport. But there's the field. Down on there very shortly. Speed back to 230 knots. Hit that ILS button now. Zero on the heading now. Round we come, sort of starting to follow that arc. Obviously there's no air traffic control online, so we're sort of bringing this in on our own way, in our own sort of way. Obviously I suppose there's air traffic control where we'd be guiding us around a little bit different. 230 on the heading, 225 on the heading. We'll go down now to 4,000 feet and we'll reset to local QNH 1017. Lose the speed brake now. .250 on the heading now. And as you can see now, after that green line's coming on, we can lose the terrain now. That is no terrain. Completely okay. There's nothing really much else in the vicinity. Airfield just out to our right hand side down there, so probably descend now a little bit quicker. So out comes the speed brake again, back to 220 knots now, 3,000 feet. I don't really want to get confused with these lines, but I know sort of understand what we've got to do. It's the sort of second line in, sort of established with. So we shall be fine. 210 on the speed, flat 1. Back now to 190 knots. Manual on the vertical speed now. As long as that speed doesn't jump to 20 knots, we'll be completely okay. Auto brake medium today as well. Obviously Gran Canaria has actually got quite a long runway, but we'll be okay. 260 on the heading. Round now 290. Final sort of turn now. And there comes that dive. Final jump on vertical speed. We're okay, should be levelling off now. By the looks of it, we're still a tad bit high, so we'll just let it do its thing and we'll bring ourselves down now and round. Sorry, down to 2,000 feet as well. Vertical speed as well. Nice Okay, 340 on the heading. We have our localizer now, speed back 170 knots. Right, go flat to just yet.
$2,500.
Hello Gran Canaria, lovely bit of scenery. Right hand turn, there's the localizer. Lovely bit of terrain there as well. All okay though for the time being. Speed back 160 knots. Levelled off quite nicely. And we'll go flat 2. And we'll lose the speed brake. Nice one. Hit that approach button. Down here we come. And we'll activate the approach phase. Our final approach speed today is 138, so we'll go 140. Today, gear down, flat 3, speed back on 150. And 3,000 feet go around altitude is in. It's quite bumpy. Cabin crew, thank you very much. 6 for landing that speed, 6 for landing. 140 on the speed, flat full. Okay. I'm going to speed brake, no blue now. So if that speed to come back a little bit, that's what we need. Got a strong haze today as well. In fact, I'll actually increase the speed to 145 for a final approach speed, just so we get a little bit on that wind. Okay, ready to take control now. I have control of the aircraft.
1,000.
1,000 feet, here we go. If you can hear me squeeze the joystick, I do apologise. 21 knots there. That speed is sort of see now how that speed is starting to help us with the increase in speed. We should be okay now, I think. It seems to be okay. There's the oil rig out there. There's some huts there as well. And there's the airfield as well. And that on our left hand side here can only be what
500.
described as the main road by the looks of it.
100 above. 400.
Minimums.
300.
300 feet. 03 left.
200.
202 right all the way down. Quite a nice approach. Just try and get sure the touchdown's not quite. It's very nice and soft.
100. 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5,
There.
5,
On. A bit of wind there. There we go, we're down. That's nice, we're down. Reverse green. Diesel. Gas reverse. And your brakes. We're actually only going at 30 knots, but the speed tiller is telling us we're going a lot faster because the speed sort of detecting the wind, so we're actually not that bad at all. Stopped quite quickly. Lots of APUs kicking in now. Welcome to Gran Canaria as well, in fact. Upcom flaps. That's spoilers. 24 degrees as well. That's all good. I can go to 6,000 for the departure for the next service. And I'll tell you, right, reminding back to, relating back to the start of this video, it was actually predicted about 4.5 to 5 hour flight time, and I think we've arrived a little bit before schedule. Which is always nice. Taxi light can come off. And we'll just set up our stand. Looks like we're going down now, so Tango 6 is fine with me. Do you want to follow me, cart? No, we don't. There's the famous GSX lag. So we're just going to put ourselves in here. This is a freeware scenery, Sim Giants, Gran Canaria. It's just the freeware off the website, off their website as well. Around we come. And nice, we can have a marshaller hiding behind the cargo bins by the looks of it. A little bit off track here, we should be back on track. There we go. Right, I'm going to go by the marshaller. Although I know I'm going to end up right in the bags, so I'll have to be quite careful here. Stop there. Nice. Let's set the parking brake. Lose number 2. Lose number 1. Give it just a couple of seconds just to shut down. Nicely. There we go. AP bleed can come on. Fuel pumps off, beacon lights off, signal signs off, deboarding, which is fine with me. Now we come now to the second MCDU. Ground services, I want traffic cones, I want wheel chocks, and I want external power. And I now want to open up all the doors. The 2 cargo doors can only be opened first, because it doesn't really matter if they're connected or not, that'll be fine. External power on, AP bleed off, APU off. External power is now on. So it looks like that the doors are connected. And they're all open. And we'll open up that front right door as well, just to give the cabin crew some air. Okay, so here we have it. I will just find out the information regarding landing rate, and if I look at that, actually perfect parking. The marshaller was right. Yeah, so I will just have a quick look to see what's what, and see if we arrived before schedule and stuff like that. So just 1 second. Landing rate was -176. We took off at 5 minutes past 12. 5 past 12. And it's now with about 4 hours 20-minute flight. So there we go. We arrived about 10 minutes before schedule, and I mean it was could have been a lot worse. Put it that way. It could have been heading towards a sort of 5 hour hop. But you know, all was good and all is well. So there we go then, guys. My exams are almost over now, so the videos will be coming a lot more quicker in the summer holiday, and I've got a few surprises to be coming onto the channel, but I just needed to get a video out there to keep you all happy. So I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this Thomas Cook Airlines service today. I mean, a little bit different. It's always nice as well. And Gran Canaria, it's a nice Canary Island. Only 24 degrees though today. I mean, the hottest Canary Island today looking around was Lanzarote. It was 26 there today. So I don't know. Don't know where we'll be heading next. But I like this aircraft. It's available on AvSim, and like I say, scenery is available at Sim Giants. So be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.